Hi, passionate Rangers FC fans. Welcome to Rangers Update, your dedicated source for all things Rangers. Before we dive in, we want to express our gratitude for your unwavering support. If you bleed blue, don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, and let's strengthen our community. Now, let's get into the latest updates. A hearty welcome to our new followers. Your backing means the world to us. WATP, let's get to the news. Barry Ferguson's return to Rangers has been nothing short of swift, with the new manager already taking charge and laying down his expectations for the squad. His return to Ibrox comes at a challenging time, with the team's chances of silverware this season hanging by a thread. Despite the daunting odds, Ferguson's commitment to steering the ship has become clear in his first few hours back. One of the burning questions surrounding Ferguson's reign is the future of James Tavernier as Rangers captain. Tavernier, now holding the dubious record of having seen more managers come and go than any other player in the club's history, finds himself in the spotlight. With Ferguson now in charge, the question on everyone's mind is whether the 34-year-old will retain the armband or if a new leader will emerge under the new manager's watch. While Ferguson's role as interim boss is to provide stability and avoid drastic changes, it seems the captaincy might not be an immediate priority for him. He made it clear that the decision about who will lead Rangers in the long term will fall to the next permanent manager. However, his approach to the matter suggests that he will rely on Tavernier for the time being, with Ferguson confident that the current captain will give his all to guide the team through this tumultuous period. Speaking at a press conference ahead of Rangers' upcoming trip to Kilmarnock, Ferguson addressed Tavernier's future, reassuring both the player and the fans. "I don't think there's anything to change," Ferguson said, referring to the captaincy. He revealed that he had a candid conversation with Tavernier the night before, as the two took the time to get to know each other better amidst the whirlwind of change. Ferguson expressed confidence in Tavernier's dedication to the club, even if his role is only temporary. As Rangers face a period of transition, Tavernier's leadership will be pivotal. However, at 34, the veteran defender's best years are behind him. While he may not match the legendary status of past captains like Richard Gough, David Weir, or Stephen Davis, Tavernier's experience and leadership qualities are still invaluable to the team. The question remains, though, can he guide the team through this difficult season and lay the groundwork for the future? The pressure on Ferguson is immense, especially with a squad that has experienced frequent changes in leadership. Philippe Clement's attempt to replace Tavernier this season was thwarted by injuries to key players like Narecio Carson-Werjo and Eugen Sterling. With other contenders like Jack Butland and Nicolas Raskin briefly taking up the captain's role, Ferguson will need to make crucial decisions moving forward. Despite these challenges, he remains focused on the task at hand. Rangers fans are watching closely, eager to see how Ferguson handles these pressing issues. The future of the captaincy, combined with Ferguson's task of stabilizing the team, will be a defining moment in the club's history. Will Rangers leave the past behind and look forward to new leadership, or will Tavernier's reign continue through this turbulent chapter? The answers will soon unfold as the new era begins. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to get all the exclusive news about Rangers FC. Don't overlook any details about your beloved team. It's crucial for Rangers FC fans. The latest developments at Rangers have left fans stunned, as Philippe Clement's time at the helm appears to be coming to a premature end. With the club slipping further behind Celtic in the league and crashing out of the Scottish Cup, the pressure on the Belgian manager has reached a boiling point. The news broke on the 23rd of February 2025 that Clement had been dismissed after a string of disappointing results. But what went wrong for a manager who had once seemed destined to restore Rangers to their former glory? When Clement took charge in October 2023, he inherited a team in turmoil, following the sacking of Michael Beale. His initial run was a breath of fresh air, with an impressive 16-game unbeaten streak, including a Scottish League Cup victory. His promise seemed evident as he navigated Rangers to a final with Celtic and began to rebuild a team hungry for silverware. However, the cracks soon began to show. Despite his early successes, Clement struggled to outmaneuver Celtic, losing the league title and Scottish Cup in his first season, with his team falling short in crucial moments. The 2024-25 season offered little reprieve. Though Clement signed a contract extension, optimism surrounding his future began to fade as Rangers found themselves trailing Celtic by a staggering 13 points. A loss to St Mirren at home, a first since 1991, was the tipping point. As fans voiced their frustrations, the club's hierarchy made a bold decision, sacking Clement and leaving many questioning whether the Belgian could ever meet the lofty expectations set by Rangers' storied history. Clement's departure raises significant questions about the club's trajectory. While his achievements at Club Brugge and Monaco were impressive, his inability to deliver sustained success at Rangers in key competitions has left many wondering if the dream of reclaiming the Premiership title from Celtic is slipping further out of reach. The club now faces the daunting task of finding a successor who can rekindle the winning mentality needed to challenge their bitter rivals once again. The sudden dismissal of Philippe Clement has sparked an intense debate among Rangers supporters. With the Belgian manager only in charge for a short period, many fans are left wondering if the decision was too hasty. Some believe that Clement was given insufficient time to implement his vision and that he could have turned things around with a bit more patience. On the other hand, there are those who argue that the recent failures have shown that Clement was simply not up to the task, with the team failing to deliver when it mattered most. The most pressing question for Rangers fans now is whether the club can bounce back quickly after another managerial change. Some supporters are frustrated by the constant turnover of managers in recent years, with each new appointment seemingly falling short of expectations. "We need stability, not another rebuilding project," said one longtime fan, reflecting the sentiment of many who are tired of the revolving door at Ibrox. They're looking for a manager who can deliver results, but also one who can establish a long-term foundation for success. Others, however, are hopeful that the club's next appointment will bring a fresh spark and the much-needed determination to challenge Celtic for supremacy. Some fans have pointed to potential candidates who could inject new energy into the squad, even if the road to a title is a long one. "We've had setbacks before," one fan commented. "But if we find the right man for the job, we can get back to the top." No matter where their opinions lie, one thing is clear: the Rangers faithful are not willing to settle for mediocrity. The disappointment of watching their team fall behind Celtic year after year has only heightened their desire for success. As the club searches for its next leader, the supporters' expectations remain as high as ever, knowing that the pressure to deliver is unrelenting. Will the next manager have what it takes to restore pride at Ibrox, or will the club find itself in yet another rebuilding phase? The fans will be watching closely. As Rangers look to the future, the sudden exit of Philippe Clement serves as a stark reminder of the unforgiving nature of top-level football management. With expectations always sky-high at Ibrox, the pressure is relentless, and only time will tell if the next manager can rise to the occasion or if this marks the beginning of another painful chapter in Rangers' quest for dominance in Scottish football. Greetings, fans! Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, as it's greatly appreciated by Rangers FC. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments section below. Until the next video, stay tuned.